Locals call the well-known fog layer Carl here in San Francisco, and he's rolling in now over Oracle Park. It's a custom league battle under the lights between the New York Yankees and the San Francisco Giants. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the Yankees, the second baseman.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Segura.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Fastball just inside. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1-1 the count. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for two. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Aaron Judge started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. 2 men on, 2 out. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
And he strikes him out, so a missed opportunity. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way.
Steven.
As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike one. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. The 1-1 home. Fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Harper arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. First pitch on its way. Austin Hayes stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming on for it is Hicks. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now. Next, it'll be Brandon Crawford. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. A ball and no strikes. Two out, nobody on. Up into the arcade and out of here. Here's Buster Posey now.
The catcher, Buster Posey.
And this is going to find Triples Alley out here in right center for extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
Batting fifth.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he chops it on the ground toward the right side. Rizzo was there, and he is out on the tag. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Aaron Hicks.
The center fielder.
Soft liner to the right side. Throw is in time for the first out of the second. So bases are empty with one out now. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Duggar's there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next to stand in is Domingo Germán. Here's the first pitch to him.
Domingo Germán.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Hit softly on the ground to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Evan
Popped him up.
Longoria.
Rizzo in foul ground. One out. Now one down with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. Out in front of it, strike one. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Harper. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now with the plate is Adolis Garcia. They'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Fouled off. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Gene Segura standing in as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
The second baseman,
To the left side, but it's well foul.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And that is through into right field for a single.
up
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper.
Bryce.
And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but James Kingsley says he held up. Ball one. The 1-0 home. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Duggar's there for it. One down. And he scurries back to first base safely. Next, here is Gio Urshela looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. First pitch of the AB on its way. Aaron Judge is at the plate as he watches ball one. Bat explodes as this has popped up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So now into the box is Anthony DeSclafani. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number three.
Anthony.
Now a check swing, and we'll have an appeal down to first. He did go, says Patrick Johnson, so that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Steven Duggar. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Austin Hayes will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Two-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this two-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but James Kingsley says he held up. Ball one. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
He's got it, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. And he fouls this one off. In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Now the pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
Sent on the ground out to second. La Stella fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Up next, Aaron Hicks grounded out in his last at-bat. And that misses. Ball 1. swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Buster Posey.
The catcher.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. Makes the play, one away. So one down, no one aboard. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. On a line, that's a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. Now this gets all the way to the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Now batting, third baseman.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he'll take a look at ball one. On the ground to the left side. LeMahieu's got it. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out. Here's Tommy La Stella now. Runner in scoring position with two gone. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. But little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And next to hit is the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. Stepping in next, Domingo Germán. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Slow roller left side. Up with it is Longoria. Throw in time at first for out number two. And stepping in, Gene Segura singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Here's Bryce Harper now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Garcia is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential. Now to the plate, here is Adolis Garcia. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he's set down, 1 away. Next to bat for the Giants, Anthony DeSclafani flew out in his only at-bat so far. Alex Dickerson steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. And the pitch.
Dickerson.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Steven Duggar struck out in his last trip to the plate. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
1-1 the count now. Pitch on the way. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first.
Now batting. Left
Austin
field.
Hayes the next to bat. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks able to track it down for the 3rd out. Tyler Rogers takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 71, Tyler.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping up as the shortstop, Gio Urshela. This he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And that one yanked just foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the 1st out. And now Anthony Rizzo, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And it's fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Just hung in there on that one. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. To Crawford for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping in the slick fielding shortstop Brandon Crawford.
That's shortstop Brandon.
Number 63 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Your attention, please. Now
first offering, and he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
2 balls and a strike now. Fouled away. The 2-2 gets him looking up around the letters. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Buster Posey.
And now the first pitch. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So now to the plate, Brandon Belt, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Darren Ruff will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Into the bleachers and gone.
Now back, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Luis Severino, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 40.
At the plate now, Evan Longoria. Hit toward the right side. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Seventh inning ready to roll and set to go as the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Dominic Leone is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First pitch of the AB now.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
So we got him swinging. DJ LeMahieu goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. There is La Stella on to first, and there were 2 down. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. No hits to this point. And a ball 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
2-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
The second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
Now here's the first offering. Severino is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high-velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Fouled off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2.
The batter, number 53.
John Birdie will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Now running at second base, number 5. John.
To the plate now, Adolis Garcia. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Adolis Garcia is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Judge is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And they get the double play at third. Jake McGee has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 17, Jake McGee.
Luke Boyd is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. First pitch on its way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Gene Segura is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pops this one up. Here comes Hayes, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
Scooped up, throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Clay Holmes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Stepping in once again is Steven Duggar, singled last time up. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Grounded to third. And there's one away. Next up is Austin Hayes. Flew out last time up.
Hayes.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. That misses 1-2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way off the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Segura onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the second out. And now here is Brandon Crawford. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Not the best of sinkers that time. Ball high. Harper has a read on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one, and digging in is the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
Camilo Doval takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. He's set, and the pitch. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Looking up, Duggar. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 1-1. No outs, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
So he sets him down swinging. Anthony Rizzo becomes the first out of the inning, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up and looks the part.
Count remains 2-2. Now the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The batter.
Ready now. Now is Aaron Hicks. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, catcher.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Brett Gardner will come on now and pinch run here. Set to deliver the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Miguel Andujar will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 41.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And low. It's a ball and a strike. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Last chance for the Yankees. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. And a big orange and black wave gets up now. 41,503 fans strong. Full count now. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base. Striding in is Gene Segura. The potential tying run for him at third base. Pedro Baez gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Baez.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, that 9th inning was unbelievable. They load the bases with the tying run at third and the go-ahead run on second, but they can't find a way to bring them home. So close, but yet so far.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The San Francisco Giants jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Anthony DeSclafani pitches well enough to get the W. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.